Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecraft server without a cool acronym. This is going to be a very busy episode. I'm very excited for it. In the last episode, at the very end of it, we got all of these frogs together. All of these bright frogs, the green ones, the white ones, and the orange ones that are in this little shed right here. Look at all of them. Oh my gosh, there's there's a lot. They're just chilling by the door. We are going to be building our frog light farm today. This is going to be the very first thing that we're going to knock out. It's going to be done. It's going to be quick and easy. And it's on the top of our priority list because of just how short of a project this is. We're just going to knock it out right away. Later on in the episode, we're going to get back to this. I'm going to try to get a lot more progress in the last episode. I thought what I did in the last episode was a lot of progress, but I only went up just a few blocks, and that really wasn't much progress. So we're going to try and do a lot more progress in this episode, especially do something in the floor, because I have decided that we're going to do some sort of galaxy starry night style thing in the floor, which you could do a really cool thing with glass and candles. You have to go down so deep for it to have a visual effect, but it's going to look really, really cool. So I'm very excited for that. But as I said, we're going to knock out the frog light farm first. And the tricky part is trying to get everything, all of these frogs, into the nether. Now, I am not sure how this is going to work out. I still need to figure out, where this is going to go. We're just going to jump into the nether real quick. The farm is going to be in a biome called the basalt deltas. We're in the nether waste right now, so I go this way just a little bit. Right near the portal so this spot right here is the approximate border, and you can kind of see the haze. This right here is the basalt deltas, and this is the biome that we are going to build this farm in because magma cubes spawn specifically a lot higher rates in this biome. So the tricky part is just trying to find a good area to build this farm. Now, we could do the farm like right here, but I am not, just because of how close it is to where everyone is, where all the portals are. So I am planning on going a bit of a distance away. I don't know how far. I mean, it's probably just be like somewhere over here. And we're going to just pick a spot and build the farm from there. But we're going to do that later. We're first going to gather up all of the supplies and just get everything together. We need a lot of glass. We need hoppers, chests. The chests and the hoppers I already got. We need stone. We need all the basic building blocks to get the job done. And I'm not planning on doing anything extravagant with the farm. Just something simple. And I think we can get this done very quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather up all the stuff, and we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, well, the smelting is just about done, but we got plenty of stuff right here for what we need to do for the frog light farm. Everything in terms of structure-wise is going to be in this box. I got a bunch of boats needed for all the extra frogs that we're going to need to put into the boats because, only 2 entities can be in a boat at a time. So I got plenty in here. And we are now going to be moving the frogs into the nether one by one, just so that they're all together. And then what we're going to do is that when all the frogs are in there, we're just going to pull the frogs together. We're just going to daisy chain them up and then just go into a nearby basalt delta biome. So now comes the fun part. We are going to drag all these buddies into the portal. And then when they get there, we'll just make sure that they're off to the side so that they're not, cramming everything up. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the easy ones first. Those in there is going to be last. Those are going to be the last ones to make sure that these ones are taken care of first. What I may do is I may just do the happy gas for these 2. Actually, let me do that. Do this. 4. That works. And then I'm also going to do this. Bop. Oh. Oh! Oh, you could double up? I didn't know that. That is crazy. Nope. Okay. We doubled up. That is insane. I didn't know you could do that. That's actually really cool. We doubled up. I set up a little system right there for the dragging, but I'm doing this now because these boats are in like little hard to reach places in terms of dragging. So since we have the happy gas, we're going to take advantage of all this. So, okay, both are still attached, which is good. All right, we're going to drop down. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, and down. We're going to drag down. Make sure we can see what we're doing. I'm going to go, actually, I'm going to strafe a little bit. I'm going to go this way. Then I'm going to go down a little bit. Whoop, I need to go down. And then we're going to go forward. Okay, now. All right, we should be clear. We should be clear. Let me check this real quick. Let me make sure that all the frogs are clear. The leads might have gone to the portal too, so I'm going to grab these as well. Aha! Good. Okay, so now I'm going to grab one of these. Pull out. Good. Thank you. Grab this guy. Going to come over here. Wonderful. Okay, next. Oh, no, come back. Come back, please. Come back. Okay. Homie, I appreciate that you're happy, but, like, don't make this difficult. Please. Okay, turn this way, please. Please. Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh. There we go. All right, make sure we're still attached. We are. Wonderful. Did we get it? We got it. Okay. And there's the next one. Thank you. All right, there we go. Now we got it all. Let's see. We need to take these two, which I think we should be able to just pull. I think we should just pull these. Be a little easier. Okay, now that's attached. Now I can do this. Drag both of these. I'm going to go around this way. I think going around this way is going to be a little easier. This is so nice. This is so awesome. I am happy. I'm happy that we could do this. Okay, well here, let me do this. Let me do this then. They're both here, so that's good. I can do this. Yep. Good. All right, gonna pull to the pistons. There we go. You're on. Yep. Perfect. You're in. Now, gonna get these guys out of here. Homie. Okay. Well, we now have a chicken friend along for the ride too, so that helps. Okay, cool. Now we now have a frog. Okay. I did not think that through. Okay, now, you guys. Here comes the fun part. I've never tried this before. If this works... Okay, we'll see if this works. I don't think it'll work, but we'll see. I'm actually gonna do this flashback because I'm gonna see if this works. Is it working? Is it really working? Oh my goodness. It is working. Oh my goodness. We got a freaking frog train here. Hold on. I gotta look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Wow, look at all of this. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're here. Yeah, as long as I don't run. As long as I don't run, we'll be just fine. This is awesome, dude. This is awesome. Just having just a freaking frog train. Oh. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh man. All right, we're going to park it right here. That is so cool. That made me happy, dude. Okay. Okay, so now let's go ahead and I guess just start building. We're going to start building. Time-lapse time. This is time-lapse time, baby. We're going to be building up a frog farm. It's going to be great. I don't think it'll take too long, but, you know, we'll see. All right, guys. See y'all after the time-lapse. Man, all that I can say right now is that the farm looks fantastic and it is running great. I actually had an issue that come up and it's fixed. It's fixed. I had an issue, but it's fixed. Turns out I did not know that in a sort of recent update, I believe it was in the 1.21 series of updates, slimes and magma cubes changed their hitbox whenever they attacked, and it caused the iron golems to get damaged. So thankfully I found a fix by just adding chains. It was enough to get the problem fixed, and now these guys don't injure iron golems anymore, and I'm so happy. It was getting really bad because shortly after I built the farm, iron golems were taking so much damage. It was insane. I thought building more would help solve the issue. There's the platform. I thought building more would solve the issue, but they just kept on dying. It was getting really bad. So thankfully now I can chill up at the AFK platform, do my own thing, sit, and these guys come in, they die, frogs eat the babies, and then I got a good product. It is absolutely incredible. And you know, the results here, it's not just immediately, like this took some time, but after not even an hour or so, we are bringing in the lights. Yeah, this farm with the appropriate amount of frogs, you would get about 5,000 an hour, but I have more. So we're getting about maybe like 6,000 or so an hour at this rate, roughly on average. But I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. So we're actually going to go ahead and change directions, and we're going to get started on the storage building. This is a big deal. We're making some great progress. Let's get into it, guys. And now it is time to get things going. This is it. This is when we are going to start working more in depth into the building itself. Now, the last episode, I did not fully go into building as much as I thought I did, because whenever I did the floors, I thought I did a whole lot, but looking back at the replay, wasn't a whole lot. So the objective for today, at least for this building, is to get the floors done and work up on the second floor to at least get the storage system in. I do not know where we're going to stand when it comes to doing like the actual walls and the roof for the second floor, but hopefully we'll at least have some sort of placement ready to go, that kind of thing. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is work on these floors. Now, in the last episode, I had mentioned that we're going to be doing galaxy floors. The galaxy floors, they were inspired from a YouTube short that I saw. I do not remember the handle for the galaxy floors, but the link to the YouTube short will be in the description down below. So please make sure to check that out so you can see the reference where I got the galaxy floor ideas from. And I have seen this before. But in a different way, with end rods, and sort of like instead of it going from light to dark, it was from dark to light, and the light was down at the bottom, sort of like a void or portal like thing with the end rods and the light down at the bottom. So we are wide awake. I'm going to be adding these two for ambiance. So I'll do that later. I'm going to get those in just a minute. So now comes the fun part. We're going to be digging these holes. We're going to do this one first and then this one, and then we're just going to go from there, and we'll see how it goes. So time-lapse time. Here we go. The floors, they came out pretty good. They look so good. And I have made a little bit more work, just a tiny amount of work beyond the floors. And yeah, it's a lot bigger now. So to give you the proper idea, these are the floors. It's not quite done, but at least for the most part, it is done. Oh, Snow's online. There's a frog light in the middle to basically give it like a star kind of illusion. And I was deciding between just having either one layer of glass like this or two, because I don't know. The illusion was just having this one layer of glass looked a little weird. So I had tried having two and, you know, see having glass behind glass. I don't know. So I'm still debating on how this will look. So I'm sitting with both of these just to kind of see. I think I may just go with this on this side just to give it a little bit because it looks better, I guess. But check this out. This is just the beginning of greatness that is going to come our way with the storage building. It is absolutely incredible. And this is massive. This is huge. So obviously y'all seen the first floor, and we got the second floor in now. And I also connected everything up with the water stream system. So items are going to feed up into this corner. They're going to go all the way around the edges, go into here, then drop down this spot, get into this water stream, and then flow down this way, then go along the lower floor area and end up down here at the end of the line if the items are dirt. But that is the basic flow of the whole system. And there are some water streams you can visibly see. They're there for a reason so that you can watch the items flow by if they haven't got into a chest already. And we got ourselves the roof that's coming into place. So the roof is going to be two different types of roofs, if that makes sense. So the first semicircle that's showed right here, this is supposed to be a structure, sort of just a brace, a bearing for the whole roof itself. This right here is just an example. This was an attempt of what I was trying to do. I do like to have the polished deep slate as holding positions for this massive beam that's running through the middle, and having joints stretch out at 45 degrees or so coming out and attaching to the beam. So the beam basically helps support the structure of the roof just to give that kind of illusion feel. And then the roof of the structure is going to go pretty much parallel with the outer semicircles. But with the outer semicircles, we're going to have just massive openings right here. This is going to be a window over there is going to happen as well. And then we have the entryway. These are temporary stairs. They're going to get removed. Our flyways for landing and getting in and for going out is going to be right here on this side and on that side. If we ever need to make a stop in the storage room, these sides are open. They're ready to go. But, you know, there's going to be like a little bit of extension that's going to be built out. Now, the exterior work, this is not the finished product. This is not a rectangular box with a dome on top like a chest. It's not. There's going to be some decorations, like some pillars or something along the side to help with depth and to give it more of an aesthetic feeling along with the corners. This mountain is going to get pushed back as well, just to give it a bit more, to give the building a bit more space. Because when the building was right up next to the hill, it did not look good at all. So we're going with a bit of space. We're going to push back a little bit more. I don't know how much farther. Well, we may just go with the whole thing and just flatten it out. That's what I did mention previously. I'm still thinking about it, but I mean, as we go along, I'm not sure. Is coming along very, very well, and I am very proud. I believe this is the largest structure that I've built on the surface, not underground, but on the surface in a long time. In survival. So in survival, mind you, I believe this is the largest structure that I've ever done. I'm very, very proud of where this is. It is absolutely insane, and I love it. It's cool stuff, dude. I like it. All right, now take a look at this. I got the roof on. The roof is on, except for, you know, still need to do the upper halves of the walls. I'm trying to figure out what would work best right there. But the overall fitting of the roof is complete. And all I can say is that this is massive. This is easily the largest build I have ever done. And I mean, just look at it. It is absolutely incredible. I really like it. I'm actually going to show y'all real quick on the inside of what it looks like. But first, we're going to go out through the front. So in the center, I wanted to incorporate just some glass to give it a little bit of a unique design running through the middle. And then whenever you come in here, you can look up and you can just see this big open room of just whatever this is. I cannot describe it. To me, this looks so incredible. I really like the way how it just turned out so well. So we have the center beam running through to help give the roof some support. And there's double arches running along the insides. And then the roof is along the outer edge of the outer arc. And it looks very, very well. For what is currently here, this looks very good. And I absolutely love it. Now, the lighting, I'm still going to figure out. It's going to be lanterns and soul lanterns and very low dim lighting. So all the torches that is in this area is, temporary. But the torches are here to prevent mobs from spawning, because I don't want any mobs to spawn up on the supports and in the rafters up there. But, I mean, come on. This is looking pretty cool. And just to... I'm going to go out here just a little bit, just so y'all can see the ridiculousness that is here. So when I turn around, this is the largest building that is here in this entire area. It is so comically large that if I was to go all the way over here and turn around, you could just see how massive this is just from her base. Like, to me, this is ridiculous. This is insane. Easily the largest build that I have done, and it's not even close to being done. This is just the outer shell of it. All the details are becoming, but it's looking really good, and I'm proud of it. And this is phase 1 of the little ramp that I have built for a landing pad landing in this direction. Now, I built this a while ago, and I'm thinking on it some more, and this is not adequate. It needs to be different. The supports is too short. It needs to be longer, and it just needs to just run farther out, I believe, to give it a little bit more depth. Because I think that's just too short. So I'm going to work on that later. But, I mean, this is incredible. This is a huge milestone for me. I am proud of this, and we got a lot more work that needs to be done. So, just to give y'all a rundown of what's left, going from the front to the back, this right here, this is sort of an unfinished area because this is where the massive entrance is going to be. Now, there's also going to be some room to work in here for the water and for the items to go from the upper floor down to the bottom. So I need to figure out how to do the item sorting to make sure that it all works properly. Then when I do that, I'm going to make sure to see that this will work. If it doesn't, then I can make it work. But this is open for now because this is where the big entrance is going to be. There's going to be like a little hallway running out this way. And there's going to be the station either on this side or this side. I was thinking over here, but I made it over here to keep things simple, where I can dump all my items off and from my shulker boxes and just have it go into the system and then have it start up there and then work its way all the way down to the bottom. Then when we go over here to this side, we're doing this side as one example because the other side is the exact same. So we have a massive semicircle that's just wide open. I am still debating of what could go here. I'm thinking it was either going to be just a wall or maybe just a big glass design with some unique shapes. I'm not sure. I'm still thinking on it. But I'm not sure what to do with this. So that's still in the planning process. When it comes down to the details, there's going to be some columns in the corners. It's going to go up. And then some more columns that's also going to go up as well. Oh, so that's what is in the works for this side and on that far side that's over there. And we're going to come over here as well. The back, it's not going to get as much detail work as compared to the front. because all that is here is just that little window. I am debating if there needs to be something here or if it's best to just leave it as a wall. I'm not sure. Because the plan originally is that if there is an expansion, is to break down this wall and build more into this area right here. That's the plan. So I may just leave this little hole just as a wall of brick, and we'll just go from there. I am honestly proud of where we have gone with this build. Now we're talking about some progress. The last episode, yeah, there was not much progress, but this is good progress, and I am very proud of it. This took a long time, a lot longer than I was anticipating, but I am glad it is all done. Now remember, don't worry, we're all good. Mobs are not going to spawn up here. So all the torches are placed in strategic locations to help prevent mob spawning. They don't spawn on stairs. At least the ones that are facing up, so we're good. They only spawn on the roof, so we're fine. We're fine with the mob spawnings. Man. All right, so this is it for today. We're going to wrap it up here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If y'all did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. That always helps me out. That lets me know that you want to watch more of these videos. Y'all take care. Be good to each other. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.